Ryan, how are you? Can you hear me?
Hey mate, how's it going?
Good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Not too bad yourself?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. I guess have you got the next 45 to maybe an hour for the call?
Yeah, should do, yeah.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I guess we'll jump straight into it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Whereabouts you calling in from?
Brisbane, Australia.
Brisbane. Nice. I'm down in Sydney.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's getting hot down here. It's getting hot.
Oh, fuck, it's been killer up here, eh? It's been like 36 degrees up here every day.
Really? Fuck, you know,
Yeah, it's
that's a
been
lot.
bad.
Right. Well, I guess we'll just sort of jump straight in. How these calls kind of go is I'll just ask you a few questions about what you're doing at the moment, what you're doing for
Yep,
work, kind of where you think you might want to be going in the future, and
yep,
whether or not we can actually sort of help you out. And if not,
yeah,
I hope I just put you in the right direction. How's that sound?
yeah, sounds good.
Awesome, man. So I guess how can I help? Like, what made you want to book the call?
Oh, I've been following that Asher for a while, and I've always sort of wanted to get into online learning. Not online learning, making money online and all that.
Hmm.
And what's it called? I seen on his story one day something about the Eminem, like what was it, like start or something to learn how he started making money online.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just hit him up and I was like, yeah, I just want to start learning, want to get out of the mines and that and be able to stay at home with my daughter and my partner and
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
mm,
Yeah, that's quite a lot at the moment. So
mm.
just so I can get a feel of where you're currently at. So, what sort of stuck out to you with Asher's content for you to actually want to reach out?
Oh, it's just relatable. Like it's sort of from the area that I'm from when I grew up. Like I grew up north as well and then
Hmm.
moved down here as well. So
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then yeah, just easily related to him.
Hmm. Hmm.
And working in the mines as well. And he used to work in the mines, so
Yeah. Fair enough. I guess it's good that you guys could sort of relate with each other about like your
mm,
work and whatnot and working in FIFO.
yeah.
I guess what specifically do you do in FIFO? Like, what do you work in a mine? What is your job entail?
Yeah, I'm working in open cut. He was underground, but yeah, I'm working open cut. So I'm operating trucks at the moment, driving the big dump trucks around and
Hmm.
moving all dirt. I'm not a collie. I'm just
Nice. Like,
overburden. Yeah.
how do you sort of find? Is that driving one of those big dump trucks up and down all day?
Oh, it's boring. Just circles all day,
Oh, really?
eh?
What walk me through it? What does it sort of like? What does a normal sort of day look like for you? What sort of stuff do you have to do?
No, so it depends what shift you're on. So if you're on day shift, you get up around like 2:30 if you want to go to the gym or not.
AM.
But yeah, and then if you don't want to go to gym, you just get up at 4. You get ready for work and then go have breakfast and that. And you just jump on these little white shuttle buses, get taken straight into the mine, chuck your lunch and your phone in at the crib huts and that, and then jump straight on a truck.
And how long are you gone for?
Don't usually get back to camp until like 6:30, sometimes even 7. So
Wow. So like, if just trying to get my head around this, if you wanted to go to the gym, you
yeah,
woke up at 2:30,
yeah,
and then that's when your day kind of starts,
yeah.
and then you get back at 7.
Yeah, and then you still got to eat dinner, have a shower, get into bed and all that. And yeah, the long days.
So that's like 15, 16 hours by the time you've actually finished and sit down.
Close to, yeah.
Damn. Like, how are you feeling by the end of the day, man? That's crazy.
Oh, you do feel wrecked, but at the same time, not really. You're still sort of half full of energy because you're just sitting around, basically.
Mm, mm. And like you're sat in a dump truck. Is it sort
Yeah.
of like I know they're pretty bumpy tracks as well. As you sort of like get
Yeah.
sore back from sitting down and being
Oh,
all the time?
it's not too bad. You don't get that sort of a back, but it is just boring. Like you get to look at everything, but after time, you're just like, oh yeah, looking at the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it could probably like look well. I would think it looks interesting. Just seeing how everything
Yeah.
works and just the like how big and massive it is.
Yeah, once you're in there for a while, it just you sort of just get used to it and just like, oh yeah.
Mm. And how long have you been doing this for?
Oh, I haven't been doing it for long, but like sort of adapt to things pretty quick and learn pretty fast. So
Mm. I
And
guess.
like I've got family that've been up there my whole life as well, so
Mm.
sort of always heard about it. Done a couple of family days up there when I was younger, so.
Yeah. Is this mine site? Do you fly in, fly out from there, or is it like next to your house or?
Oh no, it's fly out. Yeah,
Mm.
so I fly from Brisbane up to Moranbah,
Oh
up
yeah.
like central Queensland in the Bowen Basin there,
Mm.
and then yeah, so I actually fly out tomorrow afternoon,
Mm.
and
Oh,
then
carry
yeah,
on,
fly
sorry.
yeah, fly home what Tuesday next week at night time, and then night shift. It's pretty well the same thing, but flip from PM to AM, and
Mm. How do you find the like flip from doing, I don't know, 15-hour days to doing night shifts?
oh, it's different, but like it's just what you got to do, I guess.
Mm.
That's why I'm trying to find other ways of getting out of it. And
Mm. Yeah. I guess you don't have to do it. I guess it's not. But is it sort of part of the job then? Is this just like you get the job if they ask you to do night shift, you kind of have to?
yeah, technically, like you can get off a day shift, but it's more for like just office people and
Mm. Mm. I guess how does that make you feel, not having the choice of whether you can do day shifts or night shifts
oh,
or not?
it doesn't really bother me to be honest. But like at the same time, it does because then like it's sort of more um leverage for the office people. So they it's sort of like a favoritism sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
the the mine workers, yeah, you just get put on days and nights, and you just get pushed to the side pretty well. And then they look after the office people, and then you sort of just like, well, what goes on there, you know?
Mm. Would you
But
say you're not really looked after by the guys
oh
running it?
no, they look after you. It's just they don't really care if you don't want to do nights. It's still make you do it. So
Mm. I mean, like, do you really think they care if they don't really think about how you might feel about it?
oh no way, they wouldn't.
Mm.
They're just another number in the system, eh?
Is that kind of how you're feeling with things at the moment?
Oh, not really. It's just my way of looking at things.
Mm. Mm. How long have you been doing like the FIFO and what's your sort of roster?
Oh, it's week on, week off. So
Week on, week off.
it's pretty fairly lifestyle sort of life swing you get if you get what I mean. But
Mm.
then like being away is not fun because as I said before, I got a daughter at home and my partner at home and that and
Mm. Wow, that's
yeah.
quite a lot to leave behind. I guess being
Yeah.
away from them a week at a time. How do you sort of find that?
Oh shit. That's what yeah.
Mm.
Why I'm trying to make money online or find a way to do it.
Mm. Yeah,
So that way I
ultimately.
can get out of the mines and be able to like spend time at home with them instead of being away for a whole week at times, you know.
Yeah. I guess the time that you do have off, you said there's a bit of a sort of lifestyle with it. So
Mm.
would you say there's a good sort of balance with your work and being off
Well,
work?
yeah, technically, like in that 1 week you're at work, you technically work 2 weeks, so that's why you get like week on, week off. But with the week off, it just flies by. You feel like you're barely at home, and
Hmm.
even
And
then, at times you're still running errands and stuff, so you barely get to spend time with your family and that. So,
mm, yeah, it kind of sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
no,
Like
that's right.
more more so, like how do they sort of feel about that? You're gone for a
Oh,
week, then you come back, gone again.
my missus dreads it every time I leave. She
Mm,
hates it, and like I can sort of notice it in my daughter that like you get back and then she doesn't really like notice like that I'm back. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
How do you find that? Like, obviously,
Oh,
she's your daughter, and you're gone for a
yeah,
week, probably thinking about her the whole time, looking
yeah,
forward
and
to
then
seeing her, and then the week's gone.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you come back and then she's like, "Who even are you?" Sort of, you know what I mean? Because you're away
Mm,
for so long.
yeah, I guess that's kind of tough, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, I guess how much longer can you sort of carry on doing that for?
Oh, honestly, I wanted to do it like in a year, 2 years max. I wanted to like have a online business up and going like within that time so that way I could get out.
Mm. And how far into that 1 to 2 years max are you currently?
3 months.
3 months,
Yeah.
and you're already sort of starting to realize,
Yeah.
yeah, well, I guess good on you for actually like doing something about it, trying to sort of
Yeah.
change your situation, reach out and whatever. But have you always been interested in online work?
I actually have been, yeah. When I was in school, so like 3 years ago or something, like grade 9 or 10 or something, I was sitting in school, I was doing like stock trading and that.
Oh,
I
okay.
was I was half decent at that, but then I started thinking to myself, like, why don't I start a cash flow business to put extra money into that so I can make more money from stock trading? And then for like the past two, 1 to 2 years, it's sort of just been like a bit on and off. Like I'd go jump into it and then like I'd sort of back off a bit. And then like I bought a course not too long ago, but like
Hmm.
they weren't really there like guiding you, helping you learn how to do it and that. They just like threw all this like stuff at you and partner just walked in.
So you want to jump on as well?
Oh, I think she's going to the toilet. Hmm? You want to say hello?
Aye.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I've sort of always been into it and always wanted to work online instead of having to work away from home. And like before I was in the mines, I was a chippy apprentice and like that what even like was even worse than being in the mines, to be honest. Like I was leaving at 4 in the morning and I wasn't getting back till 7, 8 o'clock at night and
So very similar kind of thing. You're just doing something slightly different.
pretty well, yeah.
Mm. So I guess you sort of figured out that carpentry wasn't for you.
Yeah.
And I guess now you kind of realized that machine driving's not for you either.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Mm. And with your trading, I mean, that's something you have tried before. I guess that's quite a sort of important thing there at the moment because you said you bought a course for that, right?
No, I bought a course for affiliate marketing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they just chucked a whole bunch of random information at you, and like half the stuff you didn't even understand. Like as a new person that's never done it before,
Mm.
like you didn't even understand half the stuff, and they didn't even walk you through it. They just
Mm.
threw it at you and didn't even guide you or anything, and just like yeah,
So that was kind of just like a bit of information for you. Here you go. Here's the information. Let's see
mm,
how you go.
yeah,
Mm. So
pretty well.
what do you think was missing from that for it to actually work?
Just the like guidance of like mentors and coaches in the actual program. Like there was mentors and coaches in the program, but none of them were active at all, and like you'd try to hit them up, and they just wouldn't answer you or anything.
Hmm. Hmm. And how did you sort of find that, given that obviously you paid for this course to show you how to
And
do affiliate marketing, but you didn't have any help to do it?
yeah, well, like it's just not useless pretty well, eh?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's good information, but at the same time, like there's no point trying to sell a course if you're not going to be there and help the people that you sell the course to.
100%. 100% agree with you there. And did you actually see any results from doing that?
Not really. Like fully started it. Like I tried affiliate marketing. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, tried promoting like other businesses' products and stuff like that, and like their content strategies that they gave you, like sort of like, and then like their traffic advertising ideas that they gave you, just nothing worked. So
Oh,
it sort of just flopped, and yeah,
well, sorry,
here
sorry to
I
hear
am
that.
back to square one.
Yeah, I mean, at least you tried. It's a
Mm,
it didn't really work out, but
mm.
do you think you kind of took anything from that?
Yeah, lesson learned. Just make sure you know what you're walking into, and if they're not given what you expect, then why are you even gonna bother about looking into it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, man. In terms of skills. that you could have taken away from that? Like, did you actually learn anything from it?
Oh, I learned a little bit about like content creation and stuff like that, but like it's sort of a bit iffy because like what I stopped doing it like at the start of this year and can't really remember much of it now. So
Mm. So I guess you've got a bit of an interest
mm,
previously with the affiliate marketing. Um, you tried trading as well, did you say, with stocks and whatnot?
yeah, and I was doing fairly decent at that as well. And then that's what made me get into like online businesses and that.
Mm.
Because yeah, I want to make enough money like so I can get out of the mines and all that and be able to stay at home, but I want to make extra so I can put more into trading stocks and that.
Mm. Is that something you still do at the moment?
Or every now and then, yeah. Like I still remember how to read all the charts and all the patterns and that, and
Hmm.
it's pretty good into my mind because I've done it when like I started doing it when I was 14 years old and
Wow. Yeah. How's that sort of going for you at the moment? Just like being something you do every now and then, is it good returns
oh
or?
oh it's not bad, but just don't have enough money to put into it to make good returns, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. See what you mean. And I guess something that you can't really do full time whilst you're at work.
Mm.
Mm.
Unless I got into swing trading and that, which is like over a couple of days, and you don't make much money off that because
Mm. So do you see that as being like a sort of stable source of income, or is it just something you like to do every now and then?
oh, it's not a stable source of income. Like it could end up being a stable source of income if you could do it full time, but
Mm.
other than that, it's just a bit of extra cash.
Yeah. So it seems like you've made like a few attempts to try and actually get out of the mines or just try and live that kind of lifestyle at the moment.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm. Yeah, so it's always been something to you that you want to get away from mining or
yeah,
construction, whatever it's been.
yeah. Ever since I was young, like I never wanted to work for someone else. I always wanted to work for myself and have
Mm.
my own business. And
Yeah. Well, what happens in, let's say, I don't know, a year, 2 years time, if like you aren't able to make yourself some money online and you have to work in the mines away from
keep
your
on
family?
trying. Keep on trying to make money online.
That's just something you just will not let happen.
Yeah, it's like I'd like pretty well run myself to the ground to be able to start up an online business.
Mm. Well, it seems like this genuinely does mean a lot to you, and it is something that's
Yeah,
important. I guess you've got your missus and your daughter at home sort of waiting for you
mm,
as well.
yeah, that's it.
So why is now? Like, why do you think now though is a good time to actually do this? I know you've tried things in the past, but for this in particular, why now?
Oh, I'm still young, like be able to get me out of my parents' house, and yeah, it's just a good way to get out of working full time, be able to spend time with my missus and my daughter,
Mm.
and
Mm.
then that way it's set up for the future as well. So like I could run it until the day I die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. And with this kind of stuff as well, and working online, I mean, yes, you could get some job in tech support or something,
Yeah,
hourly rate, but your efforts, if you put in twice the amount of effort, you're going to
yeah,
get
that's
more in
right.
return.
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm. So, I mean, you have been sort of feeling like this for a while, and you have
Oh,
tried things.
yeah.
So, like, where exactly do you think things have sort of gone wrong for you to not be in a position where you can leave that job, like right now?
Um, I don't know, just I guess just giving up on it sort of figures never really had the support and like I could have stuck with trade and got like demo accounts and all that and
Hmm.
just lived off the profits of them, but still at the same time, like it's not your own money that you're earning.
Hmm. Hmm. And I guess how sort of soon would you like want to be able to move away from a job?
Oh, I don't know, as soon as I can, to be honest. Hey,
Hmm. Like if you had like the opportunity to start today, you'd be able to.
yeah, pretty well. If I woke up tomorrow morning and I was making 10 grand a month, I'd do it.
There's a bit of work to do before you can sort of
Yeah,
get to those kind of numbers, but certainly possible
yeah,
if you're
that's
willing to
right.
do it and put your head down and do the work required.
Yeah, that's right.
But with that in mind, what exactly do you want to achieve by stepping into the online space?
Just learn new skills, network with like high experienced people, so that way I can get myself up there. Eventually, help out other people that are just like me, trying to learn how to make money online. And
Mm, mm. And like from the workshop video, there was the three keys mentioned. What sort of stuck out to you the most out of those three?
I think at the moment it's been sales, because like I feel like I'm a half decent communicator, and I've always been told that I can talk a lot, and like I've been told that I can sell a pen to a brick wall. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you hold yourself well on the call. I mean, there's a few sort of things to pick up between where you are now and where you'd want to be
Yeah,
able to
that's
sort of
right.
fulfill those roles. But yeah, certainly. I mean, so you've got the appointment setting, the closing, and the affiliate marketing. Which sort of draws your attention the most?
Yeah, the closings there.
It's the closing.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
And yeah, and then eventually, like after time, after I get all the skills of closing, like I'd want to look down the path of appointment setting and the marketing and all that.
Hmm.
So then, like, I'd be able to run my own thing pretty well, where I'm like running all the like traffic and appointment setting all the own appointments for myself, and I'm making all the sales calls. And then, like, because in the workshop video it says something along the lines of like each one of those skills and make you like 5-10% commissions on each sale. Where if you've
Hmm.
done all three of them for a business, you'd earn anywhere from 40 to 100% commission.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of varies, and they all go hand in hand together as well. So
Yeah,
it's kind of like a business model in itself. Being an
yeah,
affiliate for a program, you can set the leads yourself, you can take the
yeah,
calls yourself, all kind of works together.
yeah, that's it.
Is that something you'd want to work towards later on?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Probably look at starting with like closing sales and stuff for now, and then just to make that bit of income,
Mm.
and
Has,
then look at.
sorry, carry on.
No, you're right. You're right. Go ahead.
So has like sales and stuff, has this always interested you, or is it just something that's new?
Oh, it's sort of always interested me. Like I've always like loved watching like auction house videos and all that sort of stuff, and like it's always drawn me into it like a bit. Like
Mm.
always try to like be mucking around in school, and I'd sell a bag of chips to my mates for like $3, and I bought them for $1, and I'd be like, yeah, too much profit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I, yeah. So, like, you've obviously sort of wanted to do, or it's always interested you, and
Yeah,
you do kind of. Do you see yourself like actually pursuing a sort of bit of a career change and doing something like this?
yeah, 100%.
Hmm. And I guess to be able to actually step away from your job, obviously you still need to put food on the table.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
what would you say you need like per month? What is your goal here with money so you can sort of replace your income?
At the moment, just to get out of the mines,
Hmm.
because well, I'm at what, $5,500 a month at the moment.
Hmm.
So it'd just be that, and then from there expand onwards.
Hmm. And how long do you think it would sort of take you to get to income replacing level whilst you're at work at the moment learning these skills?
Well, it depends how long it takes me to learn the skills, to be honest. Like if I learn the skills fast, well, it'll happen half decently fast. You know what I mean? Like you still got to get the leads and all the sales calls and all that, but
Yeah.
in the end, like if you're a good salesman and you're closing more than like 50% of your sales calls, then you're making a decent amount of coin there.
Hmm. For sure. And like, I guess, have you got any sort of time frame that you'd actually need or want to put on that?
No, I'd want to put on at least like 6 months.
Hmm.
just to challenge myself and push myself to be able to do it.
Mm. And that was actually similar to Asher, actually. He's just managed to transition away from it over the course of a few months.
Mm.
So I guess what's there to say that you can?
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
Nothing's impossible.
That's it. If you put your mind to it and believe in yourself, then anything's possible.
That's it.
And once you've actually done that, let's say in 6 months' time, you've replaced your income and you're working from home, spending time with your daughter and your partner as well. How's life going to look for you then?
It looked better, but then I still think to myself that I could achieve more and then work even harder on the online stuff and then start investing into like real estate and all that
Mm,
sort of stuff.
mm. I guess it would be the same sort of the money would be the same if you're replacing your income, but
Yeah.
the
If
the
you work,
time,
yeah.
just spending the time with them, like
Yeah.
how would you feel if you
Oh,
were able to do that?
that'll be so good. It'll be like next level.
Mm,
Be able to sit at home and enjoy time with them. And then it'll let my missus pursue her career as well because I'll be able to look after the daughter.
mm. And have you got any sort of particular plans that you how you'd use your time off? Is it just to spend with family, or do you like to go on trips or whatever?
Oh yeah, eventually, like once I'm making enough money, I'll take
Mm,
them on trips and help eventually get my parents to retire and
mm,
work towards those sort of goals. And
yeah. I guess at the moment with a 9 month old baby, I guess that's kind of
mm,
bit difficult at the moment logistically.
yeah, yeah, it is 100%. And you're spending so much money on her, and then you just look at your bank account, you're like, where's it all gone?
Expensive, expensive. I
Yeah, they
guess
are.
so from what I gather, you're kind of aiming to build a bit of a future, not just for yourself, but for your missus and your daughter as well.
Yeah, and possibly my daughter's kids, and possibly even their kids. You know what I mean?
Mm. So
Sort of build like an empire.
yeah, like a yeah, like a legacy sort of thing. Leave it
Yeah,
for
sort of.
generations.
Yeah, that's it.
I like it, man. I like it. And let's say in 12 months' time, everything's going well for you,
Yeah,
and you've already surpassed like 5,500 a month.
yeah.
What do you sort of want to aim towards then? Let's say always going well.
Well, if I get past that 5,500 a month, I'll go for that 10 to 15 a month. And then after that, scale to the 25 and then just continue scaling upwards.
Mm.
And then if I could work to $1 million a month, like that'd be the dream, you know what I mean? Like in
Sky's
one
the
month
limit.
time, you can buy like a house and a half.
It's so possible. I mean,
It
it
is.
just takes dedication
That's
and
it.
commitment, but it's very possible. What
That's
would
it.
that do for you though? Like that's a lot of money. Like let's say,
Oh,
I don't know, even just $20,000 a month. Like what would that do for you?
oh, it's not even for me. Like, I'm just doing it for my family.
No, I guess.
Set up the future for them and be
Mm,
able to let my missus and my daughter have a good life and
mm,
future kids.
mm. What would life look like for them? Like what do you sort of wish to create for your daughter? Like let's say when she's 5 years old.
Just an enjoyable life. Nice house with big backyard, so she has heaps of land to play out on the backyard in. So then she doesn't grow up an iPad kid, and
Mm. I guess that's something that's kind of scary these days, actually.
yeah, it is. Like
Mm.
too many, like it just ruins the world. I reckon.
Yeah, it draws people away from like nature and what really
Yeah,
matters.
yeah, that's it.
Mm. So I guess yeah, being able to provide something like that for your
Mm.
daughter, yeah, she wouldn't appreciate it at the time, but I'm sure she would later on down the line.
Yeah, that's it.
I guess at the moment though, where you're working at the moment, working in FIFO, do you see any of that being possible?
Oh, it would be, but if I stick to the smallest budget possible, spend like not that much money a week, you know what I mean, and just
Mm.
save all my money for the rest of my life. But by that time, she'll already be 20, 30 years old and wouldn't even be living with us anyways.
Mm. I guess is that kind of a life that you wish to live and
Not
create for
really.
yourself?
Nah, I never wanted to.
Mm,
Like since I got into high school, I was like, I don't want to work a job for someone else. Like, I just want to work for myself and
mm,
make money for my family.
mm. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, from everything you've told me, it's not about you.
Yeah,
It's just not about you at all.
yeah, I couldn't care less about myself, to be honest. Like, yeah, like I'm a good person and all that, but
Yeah, you
it's not
seem
for
like a
me.
good guy. Seem like a good guy, definitely. Um, I guess, I mean, yeah, you seem like pretty driven and actually like motivated to wanna get out of your situation, and you've got a
Yeah,
very good reason as to why. And it's just not even to do with you. It's because of your family,
yeah, that's it.
your nearest and dearest. So if you want, I can give you a bit of a rundown, like what it kind of looks like for people onboarding, because I think
Yeah,
you'd be a good fit for us, and more
go ahead.
importantly, like we'd be a good fit for you.
Yeah,
So I'll give you a quick like rundown of we've got a bit of a plan.
yeah,
Now, this is what like the same sort of plan that everyone, all the students within ABC follow.
yeah,
And it's kind of like a 6 month plan.
yeah,
Now, I guess you've got a little bit of prior experience with the affiliate marketing side of things, but I guess I'm not sure if that's exactly the same as the sort of stuff we teach.
yeah,
So I guess we'll kind of just say that for now, starting from zero,
yeah,
completely new to everything here. So what we like to do is first sort of surround you with the knowledge.
yeah,
So you get familiar with the basics of sales, get comfortable with how it all works, and marketing too.
yeah,
And we do this in a load of easy to digest videos that are like 3 to 10 minutes long.
yeah,
So you can go through in like your own time, at your own leisure,
yeah,
if you're allowed to at work, in the dumper or whatever,
yeah,
flip up some videos and give them a watch.
yeah,
But the idea initially is to just make you feel comfortable with getting into the space and just learning the basics.
yeah,
Now, that's the first step. Now, all of these videos that I just mentioned, they can all be found on a platform called School. Have you heard of that?
no, I haven't.
Okay, so we use this platform, which is like an online education sort of app,
Yeah,
and it's on your laptop or you can get an app on your phone.
yeah,
And within there, it's kind of like Facebook.
yeah,
Now, it's like Facebook in the sense that it's where everyone else can be found as well.
yeah,
Now, at the moment, there's about 467 members in the ABC family.
yeah,
And these are all people for 18 to 30 plus.
yeah,
So they're all people like your age, my age, and similar to people like yourself, like working FIFO or whatever, looking to
yeah.
get out of their jobs and start working online. Now, those two things, do you think they would be any use to you?
Yeah, well, people your age, it's easier to understand like their thoughts as well.
Hmm.
And then also people that are older than you, like also their thoughts, like because they're more mature thoughts, you know what I mean? Like more thought goes into old people's thoughts, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then also the amount of people there, like there's so many different opinions that be able to come from that many people. Like you could ask one question, but you could have like 6 or 7, even 10 different questions answered.
Hmm. Exactly. And like the training videos, like what kind of learner are you?
Oh, I'm more of a doing learner, eh? Like
Gotcha. Yeah.
yeah, I can sit there and learn by like watching videos and all that sort of stuff, but at the same time, like I like learning by doing.
For sure. And I guess that's where the sort of second aspect comes in. So obviously you have to sort of learn the basics. It's like
Yeah,
a teacher giving you a textbook. Here you go.
yeah,
This is the information. But then you actually need to sort of practice that and apply it.
yeah,
So, I mean, given that you're a hands-on learner, do you think you would benefit from coaching calls as well?
yeah, 100%, I reckon. Because
Hmm.
then you're like able to demo like mock sales calls and
That's it. So yeah, getting you familiar with that knowledge and then actually giving you somewhere to apply that knowledge.
Yeah.
And these sessions, they're held by the mentors, obviously,
Yeah.
and they run for an hour long. And
Yeah.
there's a sales session, there's a content marketing session, there's also like a group role play session.
Yeah.
And within the sessions, like the sales one especially, there's around like 50 or so members who join those live.
Yeah.
Now, if you're unable to make those because you're at work or for whatever reason, they are actually recorded, so you can go
Yeah.
through afterwards. And
Yeah.
then like any questions you do have, you can ask on school.
Yeah.
Just write a post, like a Facebook status,
Yeah.
reach out to individuals or the mentors, send them a message. And yeah, basically, you got information and knowledge from people, varying abilities, and the mentors themselves who've been there like 5 plus, 10 plus years,
Yeah.
who've kind of been there in your position, learning
Yeah.
on through the dirt, so they know what it's like. I guess, would you sort of benefit from those coaching calls?
I reckon, yeah. You can benefit from everything really. Like
Yeah,
if you listen to the right people when they're talking, then yeah, you'll always benefit because you're always going to be learning something new. And like there's no point of sitting there and not thinking that you know everything, like if you don't. You understand what I mean? Like
100%. That's kind of the first sort of things we teach within the knowledge side of things. It's
mm,
knowing that you don't know. It's like, right,
yeah,
let's drop the ego, put the ego aside. You know nothing. So we'll start from scratch and we'll build it up from there. And it's not only building up your knowledge, it's also building self-confidence
yeah,
and like being able to communicate a lot better.
yeah,
So
that's right.
like you said, just by being able to talk and whatever, it's improving those kind of skills.
Mm,
Now, I said you'd probably I think you're going to be at work for most of those sessions. Now, like I said, they are recorded, but
yeah,
there's 15 of those a week.
yeah,
So I guess it's like getting there 15 times faster.
yeah,
And they're not all sales sessions. So like I
yeah,
mentioned, sales followed by content.
yeah,
One starts at 10 a.m., which is the sales. And then
yeah,
content is straight after that at 11 a.m.
yeah,
And then the group role play session is at 3 p.m. Now,
yeah. That's all Australian Eastern Standard Time, or
yeah, yeah, that's
yeah,
in yours time, my time. So
yeah,
yeah, that's basically all of the coaching calls. Now,
yeah.
the role plays, are you familiar? You did mention like a mock sort of thing, so I guess you have a rough understanding.
Oh, sort of, yeah. It's just like you're basically just pretending like just how to sell to someone else, but it's not actually a proper client.
Yeah, exactly that. You're just practicing, applying the knowledge that you've learned and getting better and better and better.
Yeah,
Now, there is this the 6 month sort of plan, which I mentioned. So
yeah,
just surrounding yourself with those people and the knowledge is like the first sort of few weeks to a month.
yeah,
And then the role playing is sort of like your first to third, fourth month in. And this is when you're really sort of like implementing new things, getting better and
yeah,
better each day. And being consistent is the key here. Like you have
yeah,
to show up, you have to be consistent, you have to do the work required to get there.
yeah,
But if you do that, you will start to see results. And that's when you're going to want to start to reach out and land a role somewhere.
yeah,
So ultimately you're here so you can sort of like get away from your job.
yeah. That's it.
So to be able to do that, you need to be earning commissions.
Mm,
So we can help you land a role as well. We teach you the skills that you need so you can go and find I don't know, whatever you fancy. Could be for a fitness program, whatever tickles your fancy. But
yeah,
be able to reach out to those people and land yourself a role. And if within the ABC sort of community and the mentorship, the whole program, if the mentors see that you're putting in the work, you're showing up, and you're hungry for it, this is something you really want, then they will reach out to you and ask if you would like a role
yeah,
within ABC. Because
yeah,
we have within ABC, we have also got a sales agency too.
yeah,
So there is room there, potential for you to
yeah,
land a role within if you don't want to go outside.
yeah,
Now that's not guaranteed because it really
yeah,
depends on you basically and
yeah,
how much effort you're willing to put in.
Yeah.
But given what I've mentioned so far, where are you sort of at with all of this at the moment? Like,
What do you mean by that?
does this sound like something like you could make use of? Are you,
Yeah, 100%. I reckon I could just put
hmm,
my head down and work towards it.
yeah. And you mentioned as well being able to go from like 5,500 at the moment to potentially doubling that and then going up further. And this is where the 6 month plus mark
Mm,
really, really kicks in when you're applying all of that knowledge, everything you've learned, you're getting better. You've
mm,
landed yourself a role, you've replaced your income, but you want to scale up. You want to start doing your
yeah,
personal branding or whatever it is. And we can give you a bit more of an intimate sort of one-to-one mentoring
yeah,
where we'll make a lot of fine tweaks to make
yeah,
sure that what you're doing is a compounding effort so you can get towards those 20K goals.
yeah,
So it's not just teaching you the skills initially,
yeah,
it's also holding your hand along the way
yeah,
and actually helping you get to those goals.
yeah.
So I guess where would you see yourself using all of this in your like job at the moment and whatnot? Because I know you're pretty busy.
Or I'll do it after work because like go to the gym before work and then once I get back to my room after like dinner and all that, like I still got like 2, 3 hours before I go to bed. So then I'd use that time then to be able to work towards it while I'm at work. And then while I'm at home, like I don't really do much while I'm at home, like apart from spending time with my missus and that, like to be able to fit time in there to be able to work towards the goals as well.
Mm, for sure. And there's actually a lot of people like yourself, FIFO
Mm,
workers. And I said that this is like a 6 month plan. Now,
yeah.
some of the guys that are doing 3 weeks on, 1 week off,
Mm,
have only realistically got an hour a day to put
yeah.
towards this and learn the skills. They still make it happen. They still show up
Yeah.
and are consistent. It might take them a little bit longer than 6 months because they don't have the time.
Yeah.
But that time, that 1 hour they've got is so precious to them that they do
That's
make it
right.
work.
That's right.
So I guess, would you sort of see yourself making that time work so you could get away from your job?
Yeah, 100%. I'd use all the spare time I got to work towards it so I can get away from it.
Mm, mm. Okay. Well, like to sort of wrap things up with there, like, have you got any like questions about all of that? There's quite a lot of information I've kind of dumped.
Yeah. No, you're right. No, it's pretty understandable. Like, yeah, there's heaps of people in the community. They're able to learn off heaps of people.
Mm,
Yes, like it takes time to learn the skills and actually apply the skills, but just gotta stay consistent and work towards it, and you'll eventually get there.
mm. And again, like with the affiliate marketing that you mentioned earlier, and you said that there was like no one there to help you.
Yeah,
Do you think this would sort of be different in the sense that there's people like yourself and the mentors too to help you do that?
yeah, well, 100% because you're actually able to ask questions and get answers to your questions, if you understand what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, ask questions, you wouldn't get a response, and then, yeah, you just be left in the dark. But, like, if you got people there helping you out and all that sort of stuff, like helping you learn the way of doing it, then
Mm,
fast track it heaps because then, yeah, you're not getting like pretty well babied the whole way, but you're still able to ask questions to people that have more experience than you.
exactly that. It's surrounding you with people who have what you want and who have also been through
Mm,
what you may be going through at the start.
yeah, that's right.
And it's the accountability of it. It's like having those people there to hold you accountable to make sure that you
Mm,
are showing up and that you
yeah,
are
that's it.
working towards those goals. That's how it's all supposed to sort of work. It's like, yes, okay, here's all the knowledge. Here's a
Yeah,
playground for you to do it. But here's also a load of friends as well to make sure that you actually turn up and you've got
yeah,
something to
that's
look
it.
forward to.
That's it. Yeah.
Hmm. I guess do you sort of see anything like that wouldn't work for you?
Not really, eh? Like, except for like for live coaching calls, but like as you said, they're recorded, so I'll be able to go back through them like at the end of my work days and that because while I'm up there, like I'll be working through that time or sleeping through that time if I'm on night shift.
Mm,
So yeah, like as long as they're recorded, it should be all good.
mm, okay. Well, I guess like to sort of, I can walk you through the onboarding process shortly if you want. And I can sort
Yeah,
of like let you know the investment required for that. If,
yeah.
how would you sort of like to go from here?
Like to know more about it, I guess. Yeah, like
Okay. I guess,
something that I'm keen on doing, and I've always wanted to do it. So
mm, I guess you also mentioned like it is important to you,
yeah, that's it. Yeah, but
and that you
provide for my
sort of
family.
exactly, and you sort of don't really want to carry on doing what you're doing
Mm,
because where has it really got you?
nowhere.
Hmm.
Still in my parents' house.
Well, I guess it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, that's it.
So you can always have something to work towards. But yeah,
Mm,
I can walk you through the onboarding process and like the investment required for that. And it is
yeah,
just a one-time investment in
yeah.
yourself, 6,000 US dollars.
6,000 US. Yeah, copy. Um, I do not have 6,000 US at the moment. Do you do like payment plans or anything, or
Okay, we'll just put the price aside for a moment. Like, is this something that you genuinely want?
yeah, 100% it is.
Mm. And like, do you sort of believe in yourself?
Always have, always will.
Mm. I mean, you do seem like a pretty trick-driven guy.
Yeah,
And with your partner as well, like, is she fully supportive of this?
I can ask him right now. Do you fully support me in doing this online stuff? Yeah, I always have. She said, yeah, she always have.
It's good to hear. Good to hear. And I guess like at the moment, with regards to all this, like, how are you sort of feeling with everything? Like, is this like something you do want for sure?
Yeah, 100%. I'll do this.
Mm.
Like,
And there's no sort of reasons why you think it wouldn't help you out.
I'd rather take the risk and work myself towards something that could potentially make me like be able to provide for my family and make them have a good life.
Mm.
It's all about a risk take in life is, I guess, eh?
For sure, man. For sure. You sort of have to if you have to sort of make that change to get a
Mm,
different result.
that's it. And you got to invest in yourself to improve yourself.
Hmm. That's the way you have to see it. And
Mm,
look, man, from what you've said, like you genuinely believe in yourself and achieving those goals, and this is something important to you.
mm,
And I don't want numbers on a screen to be like the one thing stopping you from getting there.
mm,
So, based on where you're currently at, being in a position to invest into your future and like
mm.
start working towards those goals, where would you say you're currently at financially?
To the $6,000 or like how much I actually am towards getting my goals.
Yeah, financially. So, as in, what have you currently got that you've stowed away to invest in yourself?
No, like probably 2 grand AUD.
Okay. And would you say is that sort of something you'd be willing to invest today?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Okay. And let's say you did have access to 6,000 US dollars
yeah.
ready to invest. Is that something you would do?
I'll do it straight away. Like if I had the coin sitting there, I may as well invest in myself and
Mm,
help myself improve like faster than I would than just sitting around doing nothing. You understand?
mm, for sure,
Like
man.
that's the only way you improve. Like yeah, like I get into this ABC Academy and like well from there like you learn all the skills and then like you strive to become the best. And if you become the best and you sort of start outsmarting like the teachers and that, where else do you go? Like you look upwards for further education, which is going to be more expensive, or So you just sit around like making the same amount of money, you understand?
Mm. No, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. And yeah, like I said, I don't want like money to be the thing
Mm,
that's like stopping you from actually working towards that because you've got a quite important role to play here, right?
mm,
You've got your girlfriend, a 9-month-old baby, and
mm.
a future to sort of create for them. So I will be, maybe I would help you out here. Um, there was actually a guy I took a call with a week ago. Um,
Yeah,
he was also working FIFO actually.
yeah.
Um, and he had to just like pay a load of shit for his car.
Mm,
He didn't have the full amount to invest, but what we were able to sort out was I was able to walk him through potentially financing, which is what he
yeah,
actually done in the end.
yeah,
So having access to that full amount through one of our trusted lenders
yeah,
and then being able to pay the rest off in like monthly installments
yeah.
is would you be opposed to me walking you through that?
Well, how long are the terms are they usually?
So this is where it's sort of, I guess, a bit plastic in the sense that you could
Mm,
do this over 24 months at most,
mm,
or let's say in 6 months' time, you've replaced your income or whatever, and you're starting to
mm,
make a lot more from this, you can pay
mm.
it off sooner than that.
Yeah,
So it's really sort of up to you. Like, what would
yeah.
you feel comfortable doing?
Well, if I was gonna finance it, I'd do it for the like 24 months or whatever you say. And then like if obviously if I started making like a decent amount of coins, started replacing my income now, I'd pay it off in full just to
Mm,
get it out of the way. Just
yeah, for
get
sure.
the debt out of the way if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. Like we do have options, but within ABC itself, but the interest is like really high on it. So it's like there is a payment plan, but you end
Mm,
up paying a lot more, like an extra
mm,
$1,500.
yeah,
That's why with the guy the other day, I helped him sort of work that out because it would be a lot cheaper.
yeah,
So instead of paying like 600 US dollars per month,
yeah,
you'd be paying like a few hundred Australian dollars.
yeah,
So if you want, I can give you a bit of a walkthrough of maybe going through one of our trusted lenders.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, I'll share my screen for you.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. Mm. So I guess you're sort of a few steps away, like from actually starting to work towards those goals
Mm.
and sort of changing your life around. So how are you sort of feeling with things?
Oh, I was just sick of it, sick of like not having just like a steady amount just sitting there like in case of emergencies and stuff like that and
Mm,
not being able to afford certain things and
yeah. Mm, yeah, I guess it doesn't have to sort of be like that
yeah.
for
And
carry on.
no, you just get sick of it and
Mm.
find ways to change it.
Are you off work at the moment?
Yeah, I'll fly back to work tomorrow afternoon.
Mm. Are you looking forward to that?
Not really.
It's like so you're a week on, you say, a week off.
Yeah,
And are the two of the days on your week off fly in, fly out days?
yeah, pretty well.
Yeah.
So I got home. It's weird how they do it because some weeks like you'll work for 7 days. Well, both weeks you work 7 days, and then some weeks you have 8 days off, and then the other weeks you have 6 days off.
Hmm. Still not enough, is it?
Mm,
Just gonna put some of your, if you're okay with this, just run through this with you, put some of your information in there.
yeah,
Got your email here.
yeah. It should be CARROLL Ryan 791 at gmail.com. Yep.
Cool.
Ryan James and then Carroll.
Double L.
21st of September 2005.
21st of September. Oh, spastic. Oh nine. 2005.
Yeah.
Cool. Mobile.
0427.
Oh, I've actually got it right here. I was pestering you. Oh, oh, 0427 083 034 0427 883 and got a driving license.
Yeah, I do. I just don't know the number of it. I think I've got a photo of it.
And also as well with like the going through the financing option as
Yeah,
well, you don't sort of have to worry about whether or not you can like make that expensive payment plan
yeah,
because the last thing we kind of want on your mind when you join and you're
yeah,
learning is fuck, can I make the next payment? Fuck.
yeah,
So we actually like want to make sure that you're focusing on like the skills,
yeah,
learning, and actually like, working towards what you're trying to do, as
yeah.
opposed to like that.
My driver's license number is 136
136
507
507
928,
928
Queensland, and card number 701,
701
capital F, capital C 1,
FC1
and then capital C 558.
capital C 558. Just like that.
Yep,
Cool. Do you agree to have your identity information verified?
yep.
Cool, Mr. I guess are you
I'm boarding at the moment, yeah.
how long have you been there?
18 years.
18 years. Are you 18 at the moment or are you about to turn 19?
Yeah, about to turn 19.
Nice, man. It's good that you're like wanting to do this sort of stuff at a young age. I know when I was 18, I was just going to the fucking pub and hanging out with mates and not doing
Um, 4,
or
Belvedere, so
be
Belvedere. Crescent, yeah. Oh, that top one there.
cool. A valid street type is required. So is that 5500?
Pay about like 300 a week board.
300. So three times four.
And then what have I got? Oh, I have to do some math here. 1 second, sorry.
No, no worries at all, man. No worries at all. And
Mhm.
are you married to your partner?
Not at the moment, nah.
Not yet.
Wanna be, but not at the moment.
Nice, man.
Um, Current monthly expenses is 1,060.
1060.
That's not including like food or anything, but
Yeah. I guess the sort of lower that number, the better, really.
yeah.
Um, is your girlfriend dependent on you? She, you know, mentioned she's got her own career.
Oh no, she's not. She works herself, and
Hmm. So I guess just your daughter is
yeah, just a
un-
daughter.
employed. She's your employer.
Chandler, so Chandler, space MacLeod.
Leod.
Yep.
Like that.
Just without that E in between the C and the L. Yeah.
McLeod, McLeod,
Mc, McLeod.
McLeod. How long have you been there? Two,
Uh, 3 months.
three, yeah. Wrong. Um, no.
No.
Okay, so you can fast track your application possibly by going through. It might ask for some like confirmation from your bank just to fast track it, so it comes back
Yeah,
quicker.
yeah,
Um, it may ask for like a password or something. So if you're not comfortable doing that, that's fine, and we'll just
yeah.
send it off as normal. But we'll give it a go. What's your bank?
ANZ there.
Yeah. Okay. So that's obviously we'll just do it as per normal.
Yeah,
Put in any of your information. So that's sent off,
yeah,
and I mean you've got income, good income.
mm,
So I'm pretty sure that that'll get accepted.
yeah,
And with regards to like today, like right now,
yeah,
this is sent off obviously. So
yeah,
reschedule a call in a few days just to sort of touch base with you, see where you're at.
yeah,
But just to sort of show us and yourself and your partner as well that you are committed to this and this is
mm,
something that you want to do. Would you
mm.
be opposed to a 10% deposit, 600 US dollars?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okie dokie. Oh, that's like 900 Australian.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. I'll stop sharing my screen
yeah.
and I'll just get an invoice sent across to you in a minute.
Making a deposit.
Just think where you'd be in 6 months' time.
Yeah, I know. $900.
So,
I'll make it worth it.
I'm not gonna
I'll
lie,
make
when
it
I
worth
jumped on the call with you straight away and just started asking you a few questions, like this guy's fucking dedicated. I can see it working
it.
for you.
Yeah, no, I just want to turn the life around.
That's it.
Sick of where it's at the moment. So,
Mm. Is there anyone else you sort of follow on Instagram or whatever with all of the content side of things?
oh, I follow heaps of people on Instagram that like all on the content side of things, but I think Ash is the only one from ABC Academy. So,
Mm. So this will be like this deposit will be knocked off the paid in full amount
yeah,
once the loan application gets back. If that's declined for whatever reason, we can try a few other options.
yeah,
But ultimately, this is like just to sort of help you out, really.
yeah, that's it.
Should give you a bit of a direction to go in life, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'll put that to 600 US dollars. Cool. ABC 600 US dollars. What do you sort of get up to in your spare time? I know you said you don't do much, but have you got any sort of like hobbies or whatever?
Oh, a little bit of golf.
Nice.
That's about it. Not too good at it though.
Nah, I've tried it a few times. It's all right. It's a bit of fun, but not the
Hmm.
best. So
$885 copy.
I've just sent you an invoice there in the chat. Can you see that?
Mm. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so once you
Can you
open
grab a phone charger for me? Yeah, I got it opened here.
cool. So yeah, just chuck in your name and your email.
My full name or just my first name?
Yeah, full name. Um, that's basically just to say who the payment's from.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get you onboarded ASAP. It won't be today,
Mm.
it'll be once you can sort out like the loan and whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll reschedule a call with you and just walk through everything. Just get you
Mm.
onboarded, introduce you to all the guys, and show you how to use the platform, school, and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
I have to find my wallet wherever it is. Mm. Oh, it's in the car. It's in my car. Love being Australian. No, you can just walk out the front in your jammies at whatever time.
Nice and warm as well.
And don't have to rug up like the Americans.
It gets too hot for me. I was working here in Sydney like a fair few months ago, back in April, on high-rise
Oh,
buildings as
yeah,
a surveyor. And
yeah,
my God, man, I'd be soaking wet, just all the sweat and everything. Can't
yeah.
sleep at night. Ah,
Yeah, it's bad, eh?
yeah, it is, man. I don't know how you fuckers do it up in Queensland.
Oh, it's next level. I don't know
Yeah.
how I do it either. Oh,
I actually came here like the start of, well, end of the last year, actually, November. I
yeah,
bought myself a van and started doing all the van life stuff.
yeah.
I had no plan whatsoever, just fucking bought a van, kitted it out. Over in Australia, no friends, no family, nothing. I didn't even have any bug nets or bug spray.
Yeah.
I was up in the sunny coast, and oh my God, I got eaten alive.
Whereabouts in the Sunny Coast did you come up to?
So I was kind of hanging around like Maroochydore and just exploring loads of different places around, really.
Yeah,
Picking up bits and bobs like for my van, and then went up as far as Noosa. I'd love to go back there. And I stayed with like a lovely couple out in the hinterland for like 3 or 4 weeks.
yeah.
Done some gardening for them because they just couldn't do it. It would have taken them 6 months.
Yeah.
And yeah, real nice place up there.
You ever
Beautiful.
go to, I don't know if you said it, Noosa North Shore?
Yeah, yeah. Noosa. I didn't go to
Yeah.
North Shore, but Noosa, yeah.
Noosa's not bad, eh?
Yeah, pretty nice spot. Pretty nice spot. The Spit's awesome. Like you just drive up there and there's just loads of people sort of backs to the cars and all that.
Yeah.
Camping, cooking, smoking.
Where you originally from?
I'm from Cornwall in the UK.
Cornwall in the UK.
Yeah. So the very southwest part of it, like the furthest
Yeah,
away from everything.
yeah.
Nice place.
Crazy. Yeah, that just went through.
Cool. Awesome. You just take a quick screenshot of that and send it in the chat. And
Yeah,
you should be able to see if it's come through or not.
I got you in the photo.
Got the mugshot.
There we go. That's the receipt.
Cool. Oh, did you send it on WhatsApp or something? Or is it in this chat?
It's coming through still
Oh,
loading.
gotcha. Gotcha.
There you go. Should be there now.
Just yeah, I can see it. It's come through. Awesome. And with regards to like rescheduling a call, what are you currently like for work and whatnot?
Um, so I leave tomorrow. I'll be at work until Wednesday morning the next week. So I can do throughout the week while I'm at work, but it'll have to be like a bit later on in the night, like
Yeah, that's all right.
any any day, like from 7:30 onwards, really.
Yeah, okay. Well, I tell you what, if you send me a message of a time that
Yeah,
works for you, and then I'll schedule it in, and then we can get you all onboarded, or just at least let me know what the crack is with the loan at the moment. See
yeah,
how you are with that.
yeah, righto.
But no, awesome, man. It's been a
Yeah,
pleasure actually like getting to know you and whatnot, and
yeah, it's been good, man.
all the best.
How do I check the status of that loan and that?
So I would say check your email. You should have
Yeah,
sent something through. Um, if there's nothing come through,
yeah,
I guess not. I guess check now and see if there's anything that's come through. It might say thank you for your application. Um, and we it might ask for some like reference letter or something, and we actually do
Yeah,
have like a letter that we can give to you.
yeah.
I can let me just open. What are we doing? Just got
Hmm.
2 seconds.
No, I haven't had anything come through yet. So
Okay, okay. So I guess wait until tomorrow, see where you're
yeah,
at, and I'll just touch base with you, see what the crack is. And if
yeah,
not, I can send you a load of links to like our trusted lenders.
yeah,
And if they're asking for anything like a reference letter just to say like what the money's for, then
yeah,
absolutely I can send across something for you. I can write something up.
yeah. Perfect.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, mate, good on you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your swing at work.
Oh, yeah, it'll be amazing.
You've got something to think about whilst you're on there.
Yeah, that's it. Something to look forward to,
Yeah,
eh?
man. Awesome. Well, I'll
All
catch you
right.
again, Brian. It's been good talking to you.
So easy. I'll send you a message when I get hear information about it.
Awesome, bro. I'll catch you
All right.
around. See you, mate.
Catch ya.